April 3, 2025, a date marked for technological glory, turned into a national security nightmare. At exactly 10 a.m., 3 men dressed in military computer engineering uniforms arrived at Fort KrayTek. Their mission? To run the final pre-launch tests on a classified missile program. At least, that's what the gate logs recorded. What no one knew at that moment was this: the real engineers had already been ambushed and killed. Their lifeless bodies were left in a shallow ravine off the Bakar Highway. These imposters weren't engineers. They were elite operatives from a foreign terrorist organization. They entered the facility with forged credentials, calm nerves, and lethal intentions. Once inside, they moved swiftly. The operation lasted just 90 minutes. They bypassed biometric doors, deceived AI surveillance systems using deepfake facial mapping. They reached the heart of the military vault. There, they stole 3 crucial items. By 11:30 a.m., they were gone, leaving behind no trace, no alarm, no suspicion. At around 2 p.m., an emergency alert came from Central Command. The bodies of the real engineers had been found. The timing and identities pointed to one terrifying truth. The men who accessed Fort KrayTek were not engineers. They were terrorists. Panic erupted within the military structure. Lockdowns were initiated, alerts sent to allied forces, and a high-level meeting was called immediately. Military intelligence quickly traced the digital signature of the stolen data. This group, codenamed the Ember Fangs, had long been watched for missile-building experiments. Before any recovery mission could be launched, diplomatic protocol required approval from the president. Finally, on April 9th, permission was granted, on one condition: the operation must be supervised. Under a moonless sky, planes landed in secrecy at Delta Hawk Base.
Not far from the terrorist border, American and Allied special forces joined hands with local military elites. Among them, Air Force combat pilots, ground forces with high artillery units, special demolition experts, and night op paratroopers. A strategy was drawn. Parachute units would scan the forest from above, while land troops closed in from multiple directions. The objective: retrieve the stolen data and prevent a potential missile launch. By dawn of April 10th, paratroopers silently descended into the thick forest canopy. The forest was brutal, full of traps, false signals, and armed guards. By morning of April 11th, intel from drone scans pinpointed an underground structure, a bunker, camouflaged as a rock formation. The battle began. Explosives lit the trees. Ground troops advanced, covering every escape route. Inside the chamber, the terrorists were finalizing their missile system using the stolen software. In a tense, gunfire-filled encounter, the special forces breached the chamber. They disassembled the missile, recovered the hard drive, destroyed backup systems, and captured the terrorist commander, a man known only as Kail the Engineer. Kel was extradited in secrecy, tried under his country's military law, and executed before his network could attempt a rescue. And finally, on April 15th, the day the program was originally meant to launch, the world learned the truth. The classified project was not a missile. It was a military space satellite designed to monitor global missile launches and terrorist threats in real time, to prevent war, not create it. The satellite was launched successfully, its eye now forever watching the skies to protect millions. In a world where data is deadlier than bullets, one operation saved humanity from unseen devastation. This was Operation Silent Reclaim.